came over Tampa today, and this is our first stop in Tampa, Florida. And there's plenty of parking right outside the facility. You guys want to see what they're all about? Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? It is Brandon from ESCAPETHEROOMers. We are at IAPAA. This place is a zoo. I wish I had more time to stay here, but the more important thing is I'm with Game Over. Who are you gentlemen? Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and I'm one of the 4 owners of Game Over Escape Rooms.
Okay.
I'm Jeffrey Stone, part of the owner of North America Escape Room.
Woo, I'm in some serious company right now. I have some questions for you guys. All right, so the first thing I want to know is, out of all the games that you create, would you happen to know which one is the most popular?
Okay, that's a hard question. You start with the most hard ones.
Okay.
Actually, there are from time to time there are different games we've seen that are coming really popular. If we are counting from the time we start till now, we could say that the game called Jack the Ripper is our best seller.
Okay.
But this is coming also from the fact that it's existing already from 2016.
Right.
So it's for many years in the market. And now, recently, we've seen that all the latest games we've developed are becoming really popular and taking over. So I would mention a couple of others like Horror Circus, Haunted Mansion, Lost City of Atlantis, and some others, of course. But I would pick those ones.
Okay. Would you agree, or?
I would agree. Haunted Mansion's usually a fan favorite.
Yeah. All right. So the next thing I want to ask you is, since you do a lot of build with your games, what is an obstacle you faced that you needed to figure out in order to solve it and get around it?
Okay, in terms of building, there are several obstacles, and they are mostly depend on the country and the culture and the industry we're doing, because at the moment we exist in 20 different countries, from Australia, Middle East, Europe, and also United States. But yes, since we've gained quite a significant experience with all these years and the installations, at the moment I couldn't say that there is a huge obstacle that we are afraid of.
Right, right.
We've faced too many hard situations in the past, so we now know how to handle everything.
Okay, yeah.
And from the operational side, I'd say one of the hardest things is getting the room designed. Sometimes you design a beautiful diamond, but sometimes it's too big for the hand, or
so
whatever.
Scaling,
so it's scaling it, getting it down to the culture, getting it down to an operation where people, it's not too hard but not too easy, which is probably the hardest thing, especially as an escape room player.
Right.
You don't want to get out too soon, but you want to be able to get out. You don't want to get crushed by it. So how do you find that fine line of giving everybody the opportunity to get out, but not everybody's going to get out?
Gotcha. So I know you guys, you're in the escape room world. I'm sure you get a chance to get out there and play some games yourself. What was one that stood out for you? It doesn't have to be a favorite, because we could be here all day. Just one that stood out for you, the name of the company and the game.
Okay, actually yes, especially in the past where we had much more time to spare. We were used to playing a lot of games. I would say that my favorite, leaving out, of course, the ones we have developed, is located in Greece, in Athens, and it's a room from the Paradox project.
Oh.
It's a quite famous one. Actually, it's a 5 minutes drive from my home, where I'm living. And I'm really happy that I've played this one. it lasted 3 hours, and it was amazing.
Well, we're going to Greece next year. I'm going to try to
You're more than welcome.
get that one in. And what about you, Jeffrey?
For myself, I really, fan of Game Over, but Legends does a great job. The other ones, I'd probably have to say a couple of the rooms off the wall places that were in like Budapest, that were games that had been there for a while. That's kind of the beginning of the whole escape room thing. But there's some places never overlook the ones that aren't real popular. Because sometimes they're just really good rooms too.
Absolutely.
And we found a couple of those in Budapest. Escobars.
Right,
which
from
is,
A-Room.
Yeah, from A-Room, which is a surprise. And a lot of times it's about your mood in the day. What
and the type of theme you like.
Yeah, what clicks with you that day.
Okay. Well, since you were saying like you love the games at Game Over, what is your favorite Game Over game?
Okay, I didn't thought that you would ask something more hard than before. But yes, this is a real hard question, because since we are getting involved so much with the design and the ideas of the games, we feel like every one of them is like a child to us. So it's hard to pick your favorite child.
It's like your child.
Yes. So I would, if I would mention the 2 or 3 of them, I would say Horror Circus, because it's a totally different game than all the rest we've developed so far. I would say also Lost City of Atlantis for its atmosphere and some cool water factors that we've got. And I would say also Haunted Mansion, because the feeling of the players when they finish is an amazing feedback, leaves us an amazing feedback, and of course some satisfaction.
Okay.
But yes, I have to say that all of them are great.
So those 3 are all of them great, but those 3 are the ones.
But those 3. Until the next ones will come up.
So there's a new child. That's
So aesthetically, I love Atlantis because it's got some features you don't find in other escape rooms. Haunted Mansion, obviously. Even some of the people who do escape sometimes have to go to the restroom because they kind of leaked.
Wait, are these live actors in there?
No.
Okay, without live actors.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, in the Tampa location, since the first of the year, at least minimum 200 people have probably in their pants. So it's crazy.
Wow.
But the one that kind of stands out, Money Heist.
Okay.
Not just from the show, but the theming and just the way people they just get involved in it. They think they're heisting, and it just builds up, and then they have a great time.
Okay, I'm going to ask you another thing. What can you share with us that you have up and coming? Like, what's in the near future?
Okay. As a company, we constantly develop new themes because we always want to keep up with the latest updates of the market and keep the level of the quality of the games always and innovate as much as we can. So at the moment, the next new rooms that we are developing and will be out really soon is the Orient Express and the Horror Hotel.
Horror Hotel. Man, when we talk about favorite type of themes, I love the horror, I love the eerie, like mystery, haunted mansion type stuff.
Yes. So, personally, I would say that I'm not such a big fan of the horror games, but they definitely have their own footprint on the market, and we usually want to have a horror escape room, but not just scaring stuff. Puzzles are always important. They never come they never come second. So this combines everything to have a top tier experience.
I'm glad you said that, because sometimes they get so invested in the horror aspect, they lose the puzzle delivery.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I have one last question for you both. We want to get to know you a little bit better. What is something that most people would not know about you outside of Game Over? Like a talent, a hobby, an interest? Like something that most people don't know about Jordan and Jeffrey.
Okay, maybe Jeff starts.
You gotta think about his.
I've golfed in 37 different countries.
Wow.
I love golfing. Other than that, escape room's been a passion. I actually came from the medical side.
Okay.
MRI centers, surgery centers. And with the way things have been going in the United States, reimbursement stuff, we've turned to entertainment-wise. And my 26-year-old son, which is actually the one who got me kind of into it, we did our first room in Tampa, built it, and then we met these guys, and we become partners and brothers. And now we're going to look at conquering the world in escape rooms.
You guys better watch out. These guys deliver on quality. So, what about you, Jordan? What do we not know about you?
Okay, what you definitely don't know is that before Game Over, I used to be a fighter helicopter pilot.
That's something, okay. We got a doctor and a fighter helicopter pilot, okay.
Another thing that I don't know, if you already know, is that besides Game Over, we have developed and already distribute in several spots our new game called The Cube.
That's the location.
Which it's a totally different experience, but has physical skills and brain challenges, and is totally in a new level.
Right, and I understand we were talking off camera. You're gonna have one in the States.
Definitely, and I hope it will be happening really soon.
Like next year soon?
Yes, probably yes.
Okay, well, you guys better stay tuned. We'll try to provide you with updates on that to see when it is coming. But hey, thank you so much for speaking with ESCAPETHEROOMers. Really appreciate it.
To meet you.
You guys check out our website so you know what we thought of the games we're playing tomorrow. Yes. We're very excited for those. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. We're giving you sneak peeks. We're taking you with us to IAPAA, and you know what to expect once you get to their rooms, and you'll know more about them as well. Peace out.
Left for me to move. Time is running out, gotta figure something out.